Hello and welcome to a recap of the foundational introduction to cross-border selling. So the TLDR is that first recognize that as a Shopify partner, merchants can sell whatever their buyers happen to be. And when it comes to sell internationally, there's some challenges involved. So after all, cross-border selling is commerce without borders. And the benefit of this is that as a merchant, once you expand to global market, so it forces you and also it makes you to be more competitive and help you to create brand awareness as well as trust. So trust that will translate into more people buy your good and service, so you increase your sales. That if you do that properly, and then you tailor a user experience to improve the buying experience, you now will have increased customer retention. Customer retention over time, which this is the holy grail for any business that are having success. Whether good or service you're selling, you must create trust on the product you're doing by providing a top quality product or service, and then uh, down the line you're going to build this recurring clients because they see the value that you're providing to them, and that will help you as a merchant to create this recurring revenue, meaning that you have now the flexibility to move your operations if policy change, currency fluctuates, or if you are detecting some kind of fraud in your business. So the whole idea here is to recognize the benefit here that I already mentioned, okay, which is expanding to global markets, allow you to increase sales that over time help you to build recurring clients and increase the customer retentions over time. That lead you to have a sustainable business and the flexibility to move on your operations when conditions are not beneficial for your business. So it doesn't allow you to grow in those markets. So because of that, which is part of the trade-off or the cons, especially when you get into a new market, you are new and you need to manage compliance. So law, regulations, so taxes, uh, regulations, language, and currency, as well as something that I mentioned before. Uh, you're getting into this new market. People don't know you. Perhaps the currency fluctuates or the policy change. So despite this, the another challenge is that because you need to build trust in these new markets, one way to do that is by tailoring a customer experience for them, because buyers in any market want to sorry buyers in any so buyers expectation in any markets are different, and the way you can provide and satisfy their needs or their expectation is by offering a tailored customer buying or tailored buying experience, because people in those markets they want to shop using the language, their currency, as well as their preferred payment method. So creating this tailored experience for them will allow you to increase sales and customer retention over time. If you don't do that, your business will suffer. And also, especially for the e-commerce, when it comes to shipping. Okay, so international shipping is complex because negotiating affordable international uh, shipping rates without high volume is pretty hard, especially express shipping. So, despite all of this, in the context of Shopify, they provide you is two-way as a merchant that you can go with two different approach, or you can go with a store that is with a single store approach, which follow is the Shopify market, where you can now provide multi-language, multi-currency, uh, or the multi-store approach, which this is for business that are mature, that they need a custom tailored experience for that particular market. Okay, so knowing these two differences. So first, I look at the Shopify markets, and after all, this is a cross-border selling tools to merchants, uh, so they can start sales and manage all of them in in front one single admin. And there are here there's some components here on this international um, or using the Shopify markets, because with Shopify it allows merchants to create markets based on groups or group of countries or regions that they can tailor this buying experience and overall increase sales and conversion rates. So this is very, very interesting to know, right? This is very, very interesting to know this Shopify markets, okay? A suite of cross-border selling tools that allow merchants to sell globally from a single admin. So the Shopify markets helps to identify, set up, and launch. So identify a market, set up, launch, and manage their international market in one place. And this is the key word here. So with Shopify markets, help you to identify a market, to identify, set up, launch, and manage international markets. And this might include a tailored domain, their language, their currency, so you customize their buying experience to match their needs or expectations or expectation. That's the whole point of this. You're matching the buyer experience, expectations, and needs by tailoring a their buying experience. So Shopify Markets here is ideal for who use Shopify payments, okay, or who use multiple language and currency in various regions. This is their audience, okay. The Shopify Market is helpful for merchants who use Shopify payments, okay, or use multiple language, currency in various regions. Okay, so depend of these two approach, Shopify Markets is good for you. So if your store is managing several language, currency in regions that you are serving your content, uh, and also if you're using Shopify payments to receive payments across border, cross-border selling, so this Shopify market is the right tool for this use case, for this marketing needs. So then it comes with a question. Okay, so now that you know the theory about the Shopify market, how you can create this unique buying experience by using something called market grouping. And essentially, what you do is to segment your market uh, by primary markets, other markets, and countries you don't sell. Okay, so by segmenting this in different groups of countries or regions, now, for example, in the case of your primary market, it can be your domestic market or not, but this is where you're going to get the most revenue from it. And then you also have the other markets that you want to target, right? So let's say an example here. Well, let's say you want to create this. Let's you want to use Shopify Markets for creating a market group. Okay, so you have a market called North America, where you sell to Mexico, Canada, and United States, and also to another market to Japan. Okay, so in these regions or in these market groups, you're creating your define settings that match the buyer expectations, needs, and that match the buyer expectations and needs. All right. So that makes a lot of sense. It's actually that was not that hard to understand that. Okay. Uh, so what settings can you configure with markets? Okay. So once you know how to create this unique buying experience, that Shopify markets provide you by creating is market groups where you can now tailor a buying experience that will increase sale, allow you to create or build brand awareness and trust over time, will while getting your customer base increase, that leads you to create a sustainable business that allow you to move when things go wrong. Okay, so despite all of the entire narrative, now what are the things that you can configure here? Because after all, they provide you a set of settings. These Shopify markets and these merchants that use Shopify payments or that have a store with multiple language, currency, uh, yeah, that has multiple language, currencies, they have multiple language, currencies uh, in various regions. Okay, yeah, they have multiple languages and currency. They use various regions. This is the right tool for them. So what are the settings you can configure with markets? Okay, with market grouping example. So what is the settings? Okay, settings you can configure. Okay, so what is the settings you can configure with markets? Okay, so what is the settings you can configure? What is the setting? What are the settings you can configure with markets? Remember, it's a suite uh, to uh, market. Shopify Market is a suite for cross-border. It's a suite of cross-border selling tools that allow merchants to sell internationally from one single admin, from a single admin. So the way you can create this unique buyer experience is by using market grouping. Market grouping, what it does is allow merchants to segment their markets. So they have the primary market, the domestic market. There are this is where their this is when this business can generate their main revenue. You have this, as well as the secondary markets or other markets. Okay, uh, this is something, for example, where you can is provide a tailored solution or a tailored buying experience for each one of those markets. And then you have countries or regions that you don't sell, right? Based on the regulations and taxes and geopolitical situations, perhaps they are in war, or they are not friendly to business, you name it, okay? You name it. So, uh, so what are the things that the Shopify markets allow you to configure? Okay, uh, well, here we are. Okay, so, what are the settings you can configure in marketing? Currency and pricings. Okay, so currencies and pricings. I just want to first mention them. Currency and pricing. Pricing. I want to first mention them here. Currency and pricings. Languages. 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 Payment methods. Okay, so payment methods, domains, duties and taxes, duties and taxes. So this is the settings you can configure. Okay, okay, so this is the settings you can configure with markets. Okay, with market groupings to create this unique buying experience. So currency and prices, language, payment methods, domains, duties, and taxes, which is part of the things that we actually know. This is part of the compliance that you must follow for each new market. Okay, so currency and pricing, languages, payment methods, domains, duties, and taxes. So currency and pricing here, so customers can view prices and pay for their orders in the local currency. Okay, so customers can see prices, or can see prices and pay for. So they can see prices and pay for their orders and pay for their orders in their local currency. Mhm. So customer can see prices and pay for their orders in their local currencies. Okay. So when merchants use Shopify payment, their prices are converted automatically using the current market exchange rate. But which market exchange rate? Merchants can customize local pricing for each market. The funny thing is that which market exchange are you using? You don't mention which market exchange, and the devil is in the detail. You know. hmm So when merchants, oh, okay, you gotta be careful here. So when merchants use Shopify payments, their prices are automatically converted to their prices are automatically converted to the current market rate. Okay. Merchants can customize local pricing for each market, and merchants can customize each items for each market. Local pricings can customize local pricing for each market. Okay, that's great. But so this is currency. So customer can see and pay with their local currency, and merchants uh, And merchants that use Shopify payments, very, very important here. So merchants that use Shopify payments, uh, their prices are automatically converted to the current market exchange. With market exchange, je ne sais pas. But merchants can customize local pricings for each market. Again, this is part of the customizations, the settings that you can configure with markets. So currency and prices. Okay. The other is the language. Pretty straightforward. Okay. So customer can view prefer to view content in their native language. Okay. So with market, merchants can translate their content into multiple language, and those languages are represented by unique URL for each market. Exactly. So the TLDR is that those so exactly something that I'm quite familiar with. So those stores are represented by unique URL for each market. The other is payment methods. So market setting include a payment setting that display eligible payment methods. Here, merchants can enable and customize payment methods. Mhm. So payment methods. Market setting include a payment setting like this. So market setting include a payment setting that display eligible payment methods. Here, merchants can enable and customize payment methods. But the payment methods, for example, I saw that Shopify provide is Visa, Mastercard, American Express, Shop Pay, Google Pay, and Apple Pay. So far, that's what happened. And there's a few market that actually make use of this. So payment methods. So market settings include a payment setting that display eligible payment methods. Okay. So payment method shows eligible payment method. Show eligible payment methods that merchants can customize. That merchant can customize. So the more payment methods, the better, allegedly. But the more chaotic it becomes too. Only store with Shopify payments are so only store with Shopify payments as the primary gateway can process payment in the customer local currency and offer local payment methods like Ideal and bank contact. What in the F is bank contact? Pay, Paying with bank contact is easier than ever. You can pay small and larger amount in the store with bank contact. What the F, man? What the F? Privacy, privacy statement. What the F is this? Okay, welcome. What the F is this? What the F is this? Bank contact. hmm Bank contact payment. Interesting. Even a Stripe. Okay, different payment methods. Okay, so you have this. Now, please provide me this on English. Manami. Please provide this exactly in English. Oh, for real? Oh my god. During the payment, what? Are you automatically translate this side? What you got is this bank contact payment, a common payment method in Belgium. Okay. Blick in Poland. EPS in Austria, Malaysia, GiroPay in Germany, Ideal. Learn about Ideal, a common payment method in Netherlands, in Poland, and so forth. In Europe, so forth. Our financial partners are in the progress of deprecating so forth. New business can accept so forth payments. For more information, read our support page. What? Stripe users in Europe and the United States can use Payment Intense API, a single integration path to creating payments for them. To accept software payments from customers in the following countries, is this. Software is a single-use delay notification payment method that requires customers to authenticate their payments. It redirects them to their bank portals to authenticate the payment and typically takes 2 to 14 days to receive notification of successful or failure. You gotta be kidding me, man. 2 to 14. Jesus. Pay now, buy now, pay later. There's another payment method. Oh, Affirm, Afterpay, ClickPay, Klarna, SIP, credit card, credit transfer, real-time payment, Pix. I think this is in Brazilian exactly. They have to accept Pix, payment with Pix, a Brazilian instant payment method. Pay now. Brown Pay in Thailand. Pay now. Singapore. Even from wallets. Exactly. Alipay, Apple Pay, Cash Pay, Google Pay, GrabPay, PayPal. So there is a WeChat Pay, Revolut Pay. Oh my God. In China, in Europe, Alipay in China, Ali Payments, WeChat Pay. Interesting. So this is all of the payment method. This is a huge list. Okay, so Shopify Market allow you to configure settings like pricings and currency. So customer can see their prices, and merchants can customize uh, which prices they can go with. Okay, so pricing, which is this. So currency and pricing. So merchants can, so merchants now automatically. So once a merchant, or merchants who use Shopify payments, their prices are converted automatically to the current market exchange. So merchants can customize local pricing for each market. Interesting, very very interesting. Interesting. So, this is the settings you can configure in the grouping markets. The way of how you can create unique buying experience to build brand awareness, trust, increase sales that lead you to build customer retentions over time. That is where this is the holy grail of any business, to make your business sustainable and allow you to now move your operations when things go wrong. The flexibility of this. So, all right. So that makes a lot of sense. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So this is the things that you can configure. Okay, the settings you can configure on the markets in Shopify markets, right? So you can configure is currency and prices. So how the customer is going to perceive their prices and how they're going to pay for that in the local currency. And merchants who use Shopify payments, that will automatically convert their prices to the current local or to the current market exchange. Which rate? You know about. So the current market exchange rate. Which rate? They don't tell you, right? And the other is the language. So yeah, you can have a customized store where you show them in their own language using a unique URL. So this is the currency pricing, language, payment methods. So merchants can select which payment method they can accept. Uh, okay. So you have here like ideal and bank contact. Ideal and bank contact. Uh, okay. Payment method. Okay. In Netherlands. Interesting. Okay, because this is where those audience are. Because this is the warehouse. This is so those audience, those people in those markets are the ones who have money, essentially, who have wealth, who have wealth. Bank contact. Interesting. Very, very. So bank contact. Ideal. Uh-huh. hmm Ideal. hmm Exactly. Payment processors. Winner of Territory Startup Architecture of the Year. European Payment Council. Of course, Banco de España. Interesting. Of course, there is a lot of people working with them. hmm hmm In Spain, they registered the Money Digital Payment SL. And also they have a link, GitHub, and LinkedIn. Okay, very, very corporate here. They barely don't show too much number. And if they do is using this confusing way, okay, to actually make the consumer to think about it. Uh, Interesting. Okay. And of course in PHP. No Shopify connector sponsored by money. hmm hmm The Shopify API nodes connector. Interesting. The Shopify instance and Shopify call limits. Yeah, okay. Alright, okay. So bank contact and ideal. Okay, so show eligible payment method that merchants can customized. Okay, so only store with Shopify payments are the as the primary gateway can process payment in the customer local currency. Again, only store with Shopify payment as the primary gateway. So only stores, yeah, only store with Shopify payment as their primary. So only store with Shopify payment as their primary gateway can process payment because it can process payment in a customer can process in the okay so only store with Shopify payments as the primary gateway because you can choose different gateways to accept payments. But only store with Shopify payments as a primary gateway can process payment in a customer local currency. That's where and offer local payment methods and offer local payment methods like I, ideal, popular in Netherlands, and bank contact, popular in Belgium. Mhm. So bank contact, uh, Geo Pay, Giro Pay. So popular in Germany. Interesting. Okay. The other is the domain. So by setting up international domain, merchants can attract customers from other countries and regions and build a reputation as international brand. This domain strategy can include top-level domains, subdomains, subfolders, and combination of each. A best practice to set a unique domain of or subfolder for each market, which can increase organic traffic and allow users to be localized automatically. But the whole point is doing this so customize uh, your own customize your own store URL link. So customizing your own URL store link will allow you to build trust in in those in those merchants exactly because now you're localized, my friend. You are localized. Okay, it will allow you to build trust in those merchants or in those customers. Uh, will allow you to build trust in those customers. But again, this is suggestion, mhm, which increase organic, which increase organic traffic, And then you have duty and taxes. Very, very important, my friend. Have you ever received an online order with an unexpected duty charge? Eligible merchants, eligible merchants, duties and import taxes. Eligible merchants can use market features to charge duties and taxes at checkout to give customers full transparency in the cost of the purchase. This is not given. This is something that you must earn. So eligible merchants interested, eligible merchants it's like holy hell, collecting international duties and import taxes at checkout. Eligible merchants, okay, can use market features to charge duty and taxes at checkout. Exactly. Eligible markets can can charge or exactly can charge uh, using can charge using market features uh, of duties and taxes at checkout. hmm To give, which is something that actually doing applications like Tienda Me and the kind of thing, which is that it's like, oh, okay. So eligible markets can charge, exactly. Eligible merchants can charge using Shopify or market features of duties and taxes at the checkout to give full transparency. Transparency. To give full transparency. The Shopify Market is a powerful tool with many features and use cases. Use your Shopify partner dashboard to create a test store and experiment with market features. Shopify Help Center on Market is a great companion to understand the nuance of the market features. No, okay. So Shopify Market is a powerful tool with many features and use cases. Use your Shopify partner dashboard to create a test store and experiment with market features. Mhm. Shopify Health Center is a great companion to understand the nuance in market feature. But again, this is the thing that you can do in your store. So development store. No, is with my own store. Exactly, my own store. Here. That's right. Okay. hmm Collecting international duties and import. So here we are. Official
Let's
Shopify
talk about
tutorial.
Shopify Markets, an exciting solution that's going to increase international traffic, drive customer conversions, and boost sales globally. Shopify Markets enables you to sell your products to countries or regions with a completely localized experience. It helps you reach new geographic markets, customize the buying experience, and improve conversion to drive global sales, all from one place. Let's break it down. The first step is to create a market. This involves identifying countries or regions you want to
Okay. Okay.
locally. Shopify Markets enables you to sell your products to countries or regions with a completely localized experience.
But when they say the completely localized experience or a tailored buying experience, localized experience, so localized buying experience.
It helps you reach new geographic markets,
Mm-hmm.
customize the buying experience, and improve conversion to drive global sales, all from one place.
Interesting. So if I take a look at my own store here, my online store, where do I get access there?
Let's break it down. The first step is to
It's to add a market. Okay. The first step here is to add a market. Okay, so setting, know what the heck it is. Setting. Okay. The first step is to add a market. Markets. And then you got Argentina, international, and here. So add a market. Okay, and here you can add as many countries as you wanted. Let me take a look at the tutorial.
create a market. This involves identifying countries or regions you want to localize the experience for. When you create a market and you're using Shopify payments, you automatically activate the ability to sell in local currencies
Hey.
in each.
Uh-huh. So first let me create the market. So you create is a market here called Canada. Okay, so Canada, international market. Customer won't see this. This is the market name. Let's say North America, right? So this is exactly what Shopify markets allow you to create so you can build brand awareness, so you can build brand awareness, developing trust by increasing sales, by expanding to these new markets. As you do that, increase the conversion rates over time while making your business sustainable, doing this as flexible. So that if you need to move out to other locations given the currency fluctuations or policy change, or you experience some fraud, uh, that's something that you can do. So a great example here is what so Apple moved out their manufacturing facilities to from China to Vietnam and the Southeast Asia. Ah, okay. Holy F. So North America, okay, North America market, okay. So is this? So we have is this. All right. So localized experience.
Of the countries or regions you've enabled. When you create a market and you're using Shopify payments, you automatically activate the ability to sell in local currencies in each of the countries or regions you've enabled. This is crucial.
Exactly.
Our research
Exactly. So this is one of the settings that you can do, or this is one of the settings you can configure in Shopify markets. Currency and pricings like this. So merchants can now, uh, so, so yeah, so merchants can define as their currency and pricings. So customers can see and pay in their local currency. And if you're using Shopify payments, those prices will automatically convert it to the local. So those prices will automatically convert it to the current market, to the current currency exchange, to the current market currency exchange rate. So meaning that if because I have this, so your store will recommend localized experience. When interested in customer language your site, they will show recommendation for localized shopping experience based on their localization. So like this. So you can say open, all right? And this is part of the another application, geolocalization. Okay, so let me now add the password here. The page you were looking doesn't exist. Oh, mm, lovely. What about the Canadian? The page you're looking doesn't exist. Interesting. Okay. But in any case, I was looking is at this, the market here. As primary market is this. Okay. So this is my primary market, right? This is one of the things that you can choose here on and how you can build this buying unique experience or this localized experience. Well, is through creating is a group of country or regions, whether it's the primary, um, your domestic market, or additional markets, or market that you don't sell. Okay, so let me take a look at this here and match what is here.
shows that merchants can experience up to
So okay, I can choose which currency they can go with. Store settings, taxes, market performance, language and domains, exactly, language and domains, product and pricings, duties and import, and as well as shipping. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, so manage what currency customer will in this market will see. So here is the US dollar. So you save this. Oh, okay. Hello. Because they are in the Argentina pesos. I get it. Okay. I add all of those in. Okay.
or regions you've enabled. This is crucial. Our research shows that merchants can experience up to a 40% increase in conversion when a customer is shown their local currency at checkout. On top of that, you can also add
You can also add the payment method, which is something that I actually looking for. Okay, you can add is the payment methods, payment like this, manage your payments. Here you can add a payment methods, search by provider, search by payment methods. What about show me all of this? What about Stripe? Interesting. Okay, so it only showed me is where I can do this. Manual payment methods. Add manual payment methods, bank deposit, money order, cash on delivery. Okay. For testing, bogus gateway. But this is credit rates. Interesting. Credit card rates. Payment capture methods. Automatically at checkout, automatically with order is fulfilled manually, and I cannot see. Payment capture method. And this is the payment method that you can choose here in Argentina.
local payment methods so your customers can check out using a payment method they're familiar with. So, how do you guide customers to the right localized experience? There's a few ways. First, you can set up unique URLs for each market you sell to. You can have the option to automatically redirect your buyers to the localized URL, or provide prompts on your storefront using a compatible app like geolocation. Not to mention, Shopify automatically takes care of SEO best practices for you. This means that customers searching for your brand globally will see the right best practices for you. This means that customers searching for your brand globally will see the right localized experience for them.
Interesting. So if I see this, all right. So if I use and if I go back to this and to the geolocalization, okay. I think the geolocalization doesn't work
Practices
in
for you.
development
URL.
store.
Or provide prompts on your storefront using a compatible app like geolocation. Not to mention, Shopify automatically takes care of SEO best practices.
So to me, it's quite funny because uh, once I get in here, okay, it tells me, hey, I couldn't show this. They might be mistyped. Address on the page may have moved. Interesting. The show recommendation, and you customize this. But for some reason, I'm not able to see this on the geolocalization. Mhm. Which log? Okay, there's a lot of F errors, but from the application itself. Jesus, that's disgusting. I have permission denied to get href on cross-origin open. Post to Shopify geolocation proxy. Dot password. Okay. Even though that I passed that password, you say, hey, nope, no, not at all. Hmm. But this is the thing that you can do here.
Services for you. This means that customers searching for your brand globally will see the right localized experience for them. Shopify Markets also allows you to translate your store to multiple languages. Adapt your store's content for different markets using Shopify's Translate and Adapt app. With localized buying experiences for customers in every market, you can build trust and boost your conversions. We also have tools that allow merchants to tailor different experiences for different markets. A merchant selling clothing can promote their summer collection in the US and their winter collection in Australia at the same time. Even better than that, you can customize the prices of products in each market and enable smart order routing if you have multiple warehouses. And when it comes to shipping internationally, Shopify has you covered. Customers can pay for any duties or taxes
Exactly. Customers can pay their duty and taxes in these regions.
owed directly in checkout. This means no surprise fees when their order arrives. So, if you're looking to increase your global sales by improving how you sell to international customers, Shopify Markets is for you.
Okay. So benefit of Shopify Markets: improve customer experience and trust, attract more store visitors with international SEO, offer a customer buyer experience, and increase conversion rate with local currency and prices. Customize each store for every audience, provide a trustworthy checkout experience, simplicity and better operational efficiency, of low complexity, of cross-border shipping, access support and manage for liability and risk, control and manage every market from a single admin. Sell everywhere and expand faster with these features. Domain SEO, local currency and prices, localized content and catalog, checkout localization, and market admins. Uh, Support the customer experience with apps. Translate and adapt. Geolocalization apps, and then you have multiple stores. Is the other approach. Okay. So with that, that'll be all for this video. Take care. Bye bye.